Hey guys, in today's lesson, you're going to be multiplying fractions by whole numbers, and it's actually pretty easy. So just try to follow along with me. I'm going to do a few pages in our math journal today. So let's take a look at number 1. The Hillside Elementary School Walking Club meets every Monday after school. The table below shows how far some students walked on their last meeting. So take a look here. At this table, you've got students at the top and then miles that they walked. So we're going to first focus on the student Katie. So number 1 says Katie walks the same distance at every meeting. Find out how far she'll walk after 2 meetings. So let's draw a picture. That's what it asks us to do first. And when you're multiplying fractions by whole numbers, think we're looking at Katie here. She walks 2/3 of a mile every 2 meetings. So it's just 2 groups of 2/3. And the way to draw that as a picture is like this. I'm going to make a fraction bar. Okay. Ooh. And I'm going to split this into thirds since 3 is my denominator. Okay. So there's for my first group and my second group. Now, I'm going to represent those as 2/3. So there's 1/3, 2/3, 1/3, and 2/3. Just like that. All right, now for question B, it says write as a multiplication equation. So all that would look like is this. 2 whole number 2, right? Times, oh my goodness, 2/3. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the answer right here. 2 times 2/3. All you have to do to multiply a fraction by a whole number, that denominator is going to stay the same. Okay, so really all you're doing is 2 times the numerator here. So what is 2 times 2, guys? Oh yeah, easy. It's 4. And our denominator stays the same, so that would be 3. Hey now, take a look at that. 4/3 matches your picture that you just drew up here. There's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and 4/3. Looks like we're on the right track, right? But the next thing that I'm noticing is that 4/3 looks funny. Remember, that's called an improper fraction. That means that your numerator is bigger than your denominator. You guys know what to do to that. Just turn it into a mixed number. The way to do that is you ask yourself first, how many times does 3 go into 4? The answer to that is 1. So you now have whole number 1. So 3 goes into 4 one time, right? With how many left over? Just 1. So there's your new numerator, and your denominator stays the same. So that means in 2 meetings, Katie walked 1 1/3 of a mile. Now, question D asks us, between what 2 whole numbers does your answer lie? Okay, so take a look at our answer, 1 1/3. Is 1 1/3 bigger than whole number 1 or smaller? Yes, bigger. So that means it lies between whole number 1 and whole number 2. So if we put that on a number line, it would be a little bit above whole number 1 and before you get to whole number 2. Okay, so take a look at number 2 and you'll be able to do that one yourself. It's really similar to number 1. Before I let you go to finish this on your own, let's take a look at number 3 together on page 239. Okay, I'm just going to zoom it on in. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. All right. Maria, not to be confused with my sister Maria, walks the same distance at every meeting. Find out how far she will walk after 7 meetings. So don't forget, still using our chart over here, it looks like Maria walks 4/3 of a mile every meeting. So what is this problem actually asking us to do? It's saying that she will walk, how far will she walk after 7 meetings? So that's just asking us to do whole number 7 times 4/3. Okay, now if you remember from what I said just the problem before, all you do to multiply a whole number by a fraction is you take your whole number here, 7, and you're going to times it by your numerator here. Denominator is going to stay the same. Okay, so that's easy. What is 7 times 4? I'll give you guys a second to figure that out. Think, think, think. Yes, 28. Good job. So 28 is your new numerator. All right, and what about our denominator? It stays the same. Good. Wow, we are left with quite an improper fraction, 28/3. So to get our answer for problem B, we'll need to turn this 28/3 into a mixed number. So all you have to do is ask yourself, how many times does 3 go into 28? Well, it's not going to go in evenly, but I do know that 3 times 9 equals 27, right? So 3 could go into 28 9 times. And since that equals 27, how many do we have left over? Yep, just 1. Wow, sorry, that's a little 1. And then our denominator stays the same. So you would get 9 1/3 mile. Question C says, between what two whole numbers does your answer lie? Well, let's think about this. We start out, our whole number is 9. Is 9 1/3 bigger than the whole number 9? Yes, good. And smaller than the whole number 10. So that would mean that our answer lies between 9 and 10. So if you put 9 1/3 on a number line, it would be a little past 9, but below whole number 10. Hopefully that helps. Have fun finishing the rest of this, and keep working hard, guys. I'm really proud of you for all the hard work you're doing. Just keep it up and keep learning from home. Miss you guys tons. Bye.